Hi everyone, so this is my second video, and this time I'll be answering a question about idols and how much say they have in their concepts. Okay, so someone asked me how much opinion does an idol get in their concepts and what they wear and their makeup, just everything in general. Well, K-pop idols, I'm very sad to say, are very manufactured. You can see them as almost products of these entertainment companies in Korea. I mean, I love K-pop. I'm a huge K-pop fan. I think they're fantastic. I think it's the best music in the world. But sometimes, yeah, I can't help but feel sorry for them because they don't get a say. For example, 4 Minute, they've come back with a new song. What's your name? Now everyone's been going on at Hyun-a because her stage outfit is very sexy. She wears very short shorts over fishnet leggings. And everyone's saying, look at Hyuna, she's being a slut again, she's being a slutty. But it's not her fault. She did not choose to wear the short shorts over the fishnet stockings. She was told by her stylist, she was given the outfit by her stylist to wear. The whole concept, her hair, her makeup, the dance, the clothes she wears, it's all been decided for her. Same with any other K-pop idol. The company will give you a song, the company will get a song from producers, and they'll decide on a concept, and so they'll film a music video according to that concept. They'll dress you according to it, they'll do your makeup, they'll style your hair a particular way, you may dye it, you may cut it, you may perm it, you may straighten it. Everything is decided by the company. Now, sometimes if you're lucky, if you're in a very small company that usually caters for like indie bands such as 10 centimeters, 10cm, or like Bosca Bosca, they will let you have some say in what you do and what concept you do. And bands as well. Usually, if you're in a band, the company won't interfere so much because there's only so much they can do with bands. They can't tell you, okay, I want you to go for a cutesy concert. Can you make a cutesy song, please? Because that doesn't really work. So idols get no say in what they do. For example, Epic High, when they were in William, they were told to make people-friendly music, which means they needed to make music which would appeal to the audience more, which would appeal to the audience, which the audience could relate to. But Epic High wanted to make music, just their own music. They were more hip hop artists. They wanted to make more hip hop style music, but they were told not to. And that was decided on them by William. And now they've moved to YG, and YG has given them some musical freedom. I mean, YG does sometimes choose title tracks instead of the artist, but then again, they do let the artist compose and decide on concepts for themselves. Example, well, this is not because I'm YG biased. It's just, yeah, I've heard it and I've seen it and I've read it. So GD, he decided on his outfits. He made his own outfits. His friends are designers. So he decided on his outfits for Heartbreaker and he composed the songs for his solo album. Same with Michigo, he probably decided on the concept. And so, yeah, he's been around for a while. That is why he is allowed to have such musical freedom. Same with Big Bang. They've been around for a while. They've been together for more than 5 years. So YG gives them a bit more musical freedom and he lets them decide on the concepts they want to do and the songs they want to sing. They're not going to go back to cutesy anymore because YG isn't cutesy. Same with 21. When they were promoting Negache Halaga and Ugly, CL worked with a stylist to design stage outfits for each member. She created mini dress, she created the hat that Dara wore. Yeah, so she had a lot of input in what her group got to wear. But the songs, song wise, she didn't get a choice. They were just told to do this. Wonder Girls with their retro songs like Nobody and Tell Me, they were told you're gonna be retro, this is what you're gonna be singing, this is what you're gonna be look like, this is how we're gonna style you. They didn't get to say, no, I don't like it, I want a different one. They don't get to say that. It's just the company gives you the concept and you have to do it. Same with T-ara. When they were promoting Bo Peep, they had no idea what their concept was. They would just wait in the waiting room, and the CEO would come with a box of costumes. The costumes would have like animal ears, animal gloves, and skirts with tails on them. They found it really ridiculous. And I find it ridiculous because one of their Bo Peep stages, they had random costumes like a Christmas tree dress and a snowman dress. And so they said they were too embarrassed to go to the bathroom wearing those costumes because they're ladies and they're dressing up like snowmen and Christmas trees. That's not something you see every day. And yeah, that was all decided on them by the company. And so they didn't get a say in what they wanted to do. Same with Sister. Sister said in an interview that they feel really uncomfortable with the short costumes they wear. They don't like wearing such short costumes because some guys like to touch, and some guys write inappropriate comments about them. And the girls do not like that. They would love to wear, I think they'd like to wear longer clothes and clothes that aren't so revealing. But again, that's decided by the company. Company told them this is your concept, and the stylists made the costumes for them and they styled them in a particular way, and so they could not reject what they wanted to wear. Now, Girls' Generation, for the first couple of years, the concept was decided by the company. Like Hyun, she said she felt really uncomfortable being on stage during the early years because she had trained as a hip hop dancer. And she gets on stage and she has to wave around a lollipop in a cutesy dress. Now, Girls' Generation has been around for a while now, so when they got to the boys, the members each had a say in what costume they wanted to wear. And so now they're getting more and more freedom because they've been around for longer. Solo artists such as Yuri and Boa, they have more freedom. Yuri, it's probably because she's been around for so long, she's a veteran. And so she decides on the concept she wants, she listens to the song, she does the costumes. So her Chitty Chitty Bang Bang costumes and her Miss Korea concept, she probably decided on them as well. Same with Boa. She gets more freedom, she gets more say in what she wants. But then again, they've been around for a while. IU, when she first debuted, her company thought she was a good singer, so they decided to go with just her singing, and that didn't work out, so they had to go back to cutesy. And once they put her back to cutesy, IU felt kind of uncomfortable. She said herself she didn't know what lyrics she was singing. She could not relate to them at all. But the crowd loved it. So they made more cutesy songs and they made Boo, they made Marshmallow, they made Good Day, and then they decided, okay, cutesy's working out, but we can't go cutesy forever. So they decided to do something between cutesy and mature, which is You and I. And her next songs were composed by herself. I think she got to say what concept she wanted to do because she's been around for a while now and she's had musical success. Mm-hmm. And yeah, now on to variety shows. Usually the company will decide on what variety shows the artist can go on. And like in my previous video, I said they need to go on variety shows to survive. So the company decides to pack in as much schedules as they can because they want to earn money. They need to earn money. They need to make a profit so they can train more trainees and debut more artists and get more and more money. So sometimes their schedules are ridiculously packed. Another example would be T-ara. T-ara said they have not had a day off ever since their debut. Now, I'm not a big T-ara fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a big T-ara biased fan, but like they said themselves, they have not had a day to rest ever since they debuted. They'd have to go to event after event after event to the point where they can't even go to the bathroom for 6, 7 hours, and they have to hold it in for every single performance. Now, that was the same back in the olden days as well. Like GOD, the group GOD, JYP had to hire motorcycle racers to take them everywhere because their schedules were so packed and it was physically impossible to get there on time. And Musical appearances. Normally these days, because the broadcast companies want to get more money, they will sign a deal with the company. You send your artist on this musical show and this variety show for a number of weeks. If the company chooses to say no, then their artists aren't allowed on that musical program for a while. So they sign a double deal. And again, it's all about the money. So I think it's different for actors and actresses because Hyun-a, she got asked by YG if she wanted to go on Strong Heart or not, and she said yes. And Kue-son, she was given the freedom, so she's doing art, she's made movies, and yeah. Super Junior, when they first debuted, I think up to now they've been told by the company you will do this concept and this thing. So like Super Junior Kpop, he first debuted with the group and he promoted with them up to You or something, and around after a while he started disappearing from their performances. I think it's because SM wants to promote him more as an actor, so he hasn't been promoting with the group as a singer, but more in dramas. You'll see him in a lot of dramas. But yeah, Suju fans haven't forgotten him. Else haven't forgotten him. I'm not an elf, but like I still remember him, and I find it quite strange that SM would do that. But their purpose might not be music. Their purpose might be to gain more money, to make him more popular because he's not going to work out as a musical artist. Okay. So yeah, that sums up my answer on do idols get have a say or not in the concepts and everything. Okay, so I hope this was very helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.